All right, let's just keep it easy today. Happy Tuesday. And tell me something that you're grateful for today.
Well, I think it's been 3 weeks since I've had, been on a yoga class, and so I'm super happy to be here.
uh, I guess that would be the same for me too. Although I did teach on Monday, but other than that, it's been the same for me. So, yes, I am grateful for friendship and laughter and connections and just spiritual growth. I'm kind of just still riding that Camino magic carpet. And, um, when I sit back and look at these last 2 weeks, it was really filled with a lot of joy and happiness and connection. And even though I was walking alone, I never felt like really truly alone, because I had you and Eric and Jim and other people that were talking to me and, just, yeah, so it was good. So my heart's
Nice.
pretty full right now and I'm ready to do some yoga. So let's get into
Good
child's
deal.
pose. All right, spread fingers wide, land on the mat, take a deep inhale, take a deep exhale, and just coming into this place of gratitude and grounding. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Breath in, breath out. One more inhale, one more exhale. And then roll forward into tabletop position. Let's do a couple of cat cows. Drop the belly, shoulders down and back. Deep inhale. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, look up, reach up. Exhale, round the spine. Good. One more, drop the belly, look up. Round the spine. Tuck the chin. Good. And shake it all out, the head, the tail. Just let it all go. Push back, downward facing dog. Walk out the dog, pedal out the feet, left and right. Walk to the top of the mat, hang in ragdoll. Grab both elbows, slight sway. And then release the grip. Slowly unwind, uncurl, stack the vertebrae one at a time. And when you get to the top, bring the shoulders up by the ears, down by the sides. Bring the hands to heart center. Close the eyes, pressing the palms together. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale together for one Om. Good. And then just stay here for one more moment of pause. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Finding gratitude for this moment, for your body, and for the practice that we're getting ready to embark on. And from this place of gratitude, gently open your eyes. Take a deep inhale, circle the arms up, interlace the index fingers, and then tick-tock the body right and left. Nice and easy, right and left. Good. Lift up, reach up, stretch up. Good. Take a back bend, push the hips forward. Keep the interlace in the hands as you forward fold. So nice and easy. We're just taking the back in 4 different directions. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Walk the legs back out, downward facing dog. Press the palms and heels into the mat. And then do what you need to do to warm up the body here. So you can roll into plank. You can walk out the dog. Maybe you can even, if you're feeling a little energetic, you could do some handstand hops. So inhale and exhale, whatever you need. Walk the dog, plank to down dogs. Couple more breaths here. Good. One more inhale. One more exhale. Good. Warrior one, right side, right foot through the hands, left's on the angle. Shift the hips, take the arms up. Palms face each other. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. In and out through the nose. So lift up with the breath. Palms face each other. Rise with the breath. And then exhale. Sink a little bit lower into that front knee. In and out through the nose. Okay. So lift up. Reach up with the breath. Inhale. Exhale through the nose. Sink a little bit more. Good. One more breath in. One more breath out. Warrior two. Again, keep the breath moving in and out through the nose. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Breath in. Breath out. In and out through the nose. Few more here. Okay. Sinking into that front knee, lowering the pelvic floor. Breath in. Breath out. One more. Good. Reverse the warrior. Right hand up, left hand down the back leg. Okay. Side body stretch. Breath is in and out through the nose, but you're actively taking it down that right side of the body. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale. Exhale. One more here. Good, Margaret. And then extended side angle, right hand to the right knee, palm faces up. Left hand comes up over the ear on the angle. Pinky side faces the floor. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Two more just like that. Keep it up. Good job, Margaret. One more. Good. And then come out of the pose, frame the foot, take the right leg back into the air, three-legged dog. Twirl the ankle around, bend the right knee, opening up the hip. And then lower the right leg to the ground. Okay. Inhale, come up on the toes, exhale, heels. Inhale, toes, exhale, heels. Last one, breath in, breath out. Warrior one, left side. Left foot through the hands. Again, shift the hips, take the arms up. Palms face each other. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Sinking in, so you're going to lift the breath up. Palms, hands go to the ceiling. Exhale through the nose, sink a little bit more into that front knee. Inhale, exhale. Breath in, breath out. One more here. Warrior two. Look over that left middle finger, activate the arms, the core, that sort of thing. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Okay. Belly's pulled in and out through the nose. Start building the tapas, the heat. One more here. Good. Reverse the warrior, left hand up, right hand down the back leg. So you're still bent in the front knee, in and out through the nose. Send the breath down that left side. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Breath in, breath out. One more. Extended side angle, left hand, left knee, right hand up and over. Pinky side faces the floor. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. One more. Good. And then come out of the pose, frame the foot, left leg goes back into the air, three-legged dog. Twirl that left ankle around. Bend the left knee, opening up the hip. Good. And then lower the left leg. Okay. Inhale, come up on the toes, exhale, heels. Inhale, toes, exhale, heels. Good. Last one, inhale, toes, exhale, heels. Walk to the top of the mat, hang in ragdoll. Let the body just be heavy, maybe slight sway from left to right, opening the backs of the legs. Good. And then come out of the pose, halfway lift, hands to shins, forward fold, chair pose. Sit down and hold. Okay? Feet are going to be hip width distance apart, palms face each other. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Sink a little bit more. Stay here. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, sink a little bit more. Good. Reach up, inhale, sink one more, exhale. Good. And then rise to extended mountain. Circle the arms up and through to the heart. Ah, good. Grab a sip of water. Hopefully you're nice and warmed up. If you need the water, grab some water. Myself. All right. Okay, good. Middle of the mat. Let's do some eagle right side. We'll do some balance poses. So right under, right leg up and around. Wrap the arms, wrap the legs. Okay. Good, Margaret. Stay on the breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Stay on the breath. A little bit more for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then unwind, eagle left side. So left under, left leg up and around. Okay. Again, bring the knees and elbows into alignment. Hug everything into the midline of the body. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Good. Stay. That looks really good for the alignment. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And then unwind. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, down. Okay. So we're going to do some shoulder rotations. So you're just going to, the first one's going to be a lateral raise. You're going to inhale the arms up, exhale down. Okay. The next one you're going to do is you're going to inhale the arms out to the side, exhale down. The breath is going to be in and out through the nose. So we'll do this segment first and then we'll add on. So inhale up, exhale down. Inhale out, exhale down. Okay. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, exhale. Breath is in and out through the nose. So you'll hear yourself almost like sniffing with the breath. Okay, this is a good heart opener, heart chakra opener. In and out through the nose. Okay. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale out, exhale down. Up, down, sideways, down. Keep it going. 3 more. Last one. Good. Now you're going to do a full rotation. So you're going to do an arm circle. You're going to lift the arms up forward, inhale, and then take them back behind the shoulder blades, exhale. Okay. So the palms will face the floor, inhale. It's a slow rotation, slow. Inhale and then exhale through the nose. Okay. A couple in this direction. Nice and slow. Again, just creating space in the shoulders. Sometimes they get overlooked, underrated, but let me tell you, they are super important to your flexibility. Okay. And now you're gonna take them the other direction. So the arms are gonna come back, up, flip the arms, and then they come this way. So you're just gonna make a wide circle, slow and easy. Okay. Again, we're trying to work on that shoulder rotation. Yeah, that looks good, Margaret. Good. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Good. 2 more. Last one. Good. Good. And then shake that out. Maybe kind of, so now you're going to do some, you're going to tap the kidney points, just a light tap. Okay. You're going to twist and tap. Okay. So the kidneys sit, the adrenals sit right on top of the kidneys, which is right at the bottom of the sort of rib cage. You're just going to tap. Yep. Yep. That's it. Yep. Nice. Good. Good. And then you're going to come back to center. Inhale, standing knee raise, right hand to the right knee. Okay. So stay on the breath, pull the belly in, deep inhale through the nose, deep exhale through the nose. Good. Breath in, breath out. One more. Warrior 3, right leg goes back, reach the arms forward. Stay on the breath, deep inhale, deep exhale. Inhale, exhale, one more. Good, and then slowly come out. Good, and shake it out. Standing knee raise, left side. So left hand to the left knee. Okay. Belly's pulled in, lock out the standing leg, stay on the breath. Good. And then move to warrior 3. Left leg goes back, reach the arms forward. Nice and controlled. Lock out the standing leg, belly is pulled up and in. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Good. One more. Beautiful. Good. And then come out. Good. Shake it out. Tree right side. Bring the right foot to the inside of the left calf or the inner part of the left thigh. Ground down and either decide to keep the hands low or grow your tree when you're ready. Palms can come up. They can be in mudra. They can even be reverse namaste behind the prayer hands behind the back. So that's up to you. But wherever you are, you're going to squeeze the shoulder blades, open up that heart center, and then stay on the breath and breathe. Okay? Soft gaze outward. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. One more. Good. And then hands in, and then lower. Good. Good. And then shake it out. Tree left side. Bring the left foot to the inside, the right foot, or the inner part of the thigh. Again, ground down. Okay, ground down, and when you're ready, lift up, reach up, stretch up, open up. Good. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Beautiful, Margaret. Shine the heart forward. Stay on the breath. In and out through the nose. Couple more here. Beautiful. Focus. Stay, stay, stay. All right, good. And then lower. Good. Yes, good. Good job. Lower the legs, shake it out. All right, top of the mat, extended mountain, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. And then walk the legs out to downward facing dog. Pedal the feet left and right. Roll into plank. Stay on the breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you're just going to stay in plank and roll forward on the toes and then back. So you're just rolling back and forth on the toes. Okay, for 5, 4, 3, bellies engaged for 2, 1. Drop to the knees, right hand to the center of the mat, open to the left side. Thread the needle, go all the way through, left ear to the mat, right arm hooks around. Opening up that right shoulder, you're going to twist, and we're going to stay here for a good long time. So get yourself comfortable, deep breath in, twist a little bit more, deep breath out. Inhale, exhale. Twist some more. See if you can get in a little bit more, another little opening there. Good, one more. And then the right arm comes up. Find yourself back to all fours. Good, and then switch it out. Left hand to the center, open to the right. Thread the needle. Right arm goes under, right ear to the mat, left arm hooks around. Twisting and breathing, deep inhale. Twist some more, deep exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in. Twist some more. Okay. Anytime we get into twist poses, it's an opportunity to flush out toxins from the body. Good. One more. And then come out. All fours. Let's do a couple cat-cows. Dip the belly, shoulders down and back. Inhale. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Last one. Drop the belly, shoulders down and back. Inhale. Good. Exhale, round the spine. Good. And then rise to the knees for camel. Hands to the back pockets. Opening up the front line of the body. Stay on the breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Good. One more. And then slowly come out as you just sit down on the heels, hands to the knees. Okay. Spine is straight. Deep inhale through the nose. Deep exhale through the nose. So keep the tapas going, the heat. Even here when we're on the floor series, just keep that internal heat going. In and out through the nose. Long, deep inhale through the nose. Long, deep exhale through the nose. Slowing it down, calming the parasympathetic nervous system. Keep going. Three more. Good. And then slowly open the eyes. Find your way to easy pose, cross-legged pose. All right. And we're going to do the adrenal twist. So let me put the camera down a little bit, but arms are going to come out. Yeah, and if you want to stay, you can stay cross-legged. If you want to sit on your knees, my knees are actually hurting me today, so I'm going to do them from this. But if you want to be on a block and on your knees, you can do them from there, okay? Arms are going to come out. Breath is in and out through the nose. Inhale, twist right through the nose. Exhale, twist left, and go. Few more. In and out through the nose. Twist right, twist left. Three more. Two more. Last round. Good. And then palms face up, resting on the knees, fingers in mudra, so the thumb and index finger connect. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Again, in through the nose long, exhale through the nose long. Okay. We're going to finish out and go into our closing series all the way with this breath. Okay. It's going to change your practice today. Deep inhale, exhale through the nose. Breath in. Hear the exhale on the breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Breath in. Breath out. Last one. Inhale slow. Exhale slow through the nose. Good. And then gently open the eyes. Take the legs out in front of you. You're going to inhale the arms. Prayer hands go up. Inhale up. Breath goes up. Exhale over. So you're going to just reach with the prayer hands over the feet. You're going to inhale up. Exhale over. Inhale up. Exhale over. Okay. See if you can get about 1/8 of an inch longer each time, reaching those arms forward. Okay. Inhale up, in and out through the nose. Exhale over. Inhale up, exhale over. Inhale up, exhale over. Inhale up, exhale over. Three more. Inhale up, exhale over. Inhale up, exhale over. Good. One more. Inhale. One more. Exhale. Good. And now you're going to grab the big toes and you're going to just pull. Again, like there's a string on the heart. You're going to pull some more. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Hold and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then come out. You're going to take the right hand to the outside of the left foot. Right hand to the outside of the left foot. So your pinky is going to be by your pinky toe. Okay. And the left arm comes out behind you like you're going to high five the wall. Yeah. Okay. Stay, twist for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay. And then left hand comes to the outside of the right foot. Right arm goes behind you. So it's like It's like you're going to shake someone's hand. So the palm faces the wall. For 5, 4, keep twisting. For 3, 2, good. And 1, good. And then bound, come out of the twist, bound angle, bring the soles of the feet together. Use the elbows to push the knees down and out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Good. One more breath in. One more breath out. Okay. And then take the legs back out again. This time you're going to cross the left over the right. Left hand comes behind you. Right hand crosses up in front of that left knee. Activate the core. Look over that left shoulder. Okay. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Twisting and breathing. Inhale. Twist a little bit more on the exhale. Nice and easy, looking over that left shoulder, keeping the center aligned. Few more breaths here. Good. And then come out of the twist and then do the other side. So bend the right knee over the left. Right hand comes behind you. Left hand crosses up. Twist in front of that right knee. Again, activate the core. Get that straight spine. And then you're just twisting from the waist. Okay? Looking over that right shoulder. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Twist it some more. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. One more. Good. And then come out of the twist. Good. And then take the arms down out by the side and slowly, slowly use your stomach to get down to your back. Okay? Roll down one vertebra at a time. Nice and easy. Good. Bring the right knee into the chest, hug in. Feel that pinch at the colon. Take the right leg up, point and flex the toe. Circle the ankle around. Figure 4, right crosses over the left. Interlace the hands behind that left knee. Use that right elbow to push the right knee out, simultaneously bringing the knees in. Hold. We get deep into the stretch. We're going to hold this for a little bit, so just find comfort. Couple more breaths here. Supine twist, guide the right knee over to the left, T-top that right arm. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, stretch some more, twist some more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then release. Right leg. Bring the left knee in, arms up the rib cage. Hug in. Take the left leg up in the air, point and flex the toe. Maybe roll the ankle around a little bit. Good. Figure 4, left over right. Interlace the hands behind that right knee. Use the left elbow to push it out. Bring the knees in together. Staying on the breath. Couple more breaths here. Good. And then extend the right leg, supine twist. Left goes to the right side. T-top that left arm. Deep breath in. Twist it out. Deep breath out. Good. One more. And then slowly, slowly release right into Shavasana. Feet flop open. Palms face the ceiling. Eyes are closed. Deep breath in. And on the exhale, with a deep breath out, really release something from your DNA, okay? Something like maybe a frustration or a sadness. I don't even know where that's coming from, but maybe a grief or a sadness. I want you to breathe in peace, and I want you on the exhale to really release something that's been stored within you. And only you know what the answer is to that. It's going to be different from me versus you. But really think, breathe in white light. And on the exhale, surrender, surrender, let something go. One more, fill up with this light and love, peace and harmony on the inhale. And on the exhale, totally surrender to the mat, to your breath, to this moment. Emptying everything from your body, staying only with the rise and fall of the breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. And just enjoy your rest for the next few minutes. Enjoy your deep Shavasana. Stay in Shavasana. I'm going to read from the 72 Names of God. I actually opened this up randomly, but I feel that the message is appropriate for today. The chapter is on letting go. It's often hard to let go of yesterday. We become prisoners to our past. We can't move forward. We can't get beyond past regrets and earlier traumas. Here, we receive the courage to let go. Ready, jump. Our nature is to hang on to our pain and suffering. Our first inclination when happiness or hope of a miracle stands before us is to say, it's too good to be true. This kind of consciousness is what prevents miracles and a joy-filled future from materializing in our lives. We cannot have a fulfilling and miraculous future if we're hanging on to an unhappy and cynical past. Nothing more needs to be said. You let go of everything. Period. It is in the letting go of attachments, letting go of identities and personas, of who you think you should be, who you are. It is in the letting go that you experience true freedom. Start to bring in some slow movement, slowly awakening the body, the fingers, the toes. And gently roll to the right side, cupping your head in your hands and just pausing for a moment. Reflecting on all that is good and well and right in your life. Finding gratitude for your health, your body, our practice together. And from this place of gratitude, slowly push yourself up. Find your way to a seated position, hands to the center. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale for closing Om. Hands to third eye, top of the forehead bow. Thank you so much, Margaret, for your beautiful practice this evening, for sharing your time, your light, your energy. Together, we both say Namaste.